Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana yes. Let me take this opportunity to thank all our fans and subscribers in this forum. Today, we hit the 30,000 subscribers mark, a feat we have largely achieved in the last 9 months. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And to any other person who is also a fan of us here, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. William Ruto and his team were today in Kitengela. And Mudavadi made some remarks I know did not sit on well with William Ruto himself and with his close associates, the likes of Moses Kuria. And that is so because anytime you mention Musando, Jacob Juma, Baby Pendo, what comes to the minds of a majority of Kenyans is Jubilee's first term in office, when William Ruto was serving more or less as a co-president. And a majority of Kenyans believes William Ruto was pulling the strings at that time. And his name has also been adversely mentioned in those cases. So anybody talking about Musando, Jacob Juma, Baby Pendo, William Ruto, I know, is not a very happy man hearing those names being mentioned. So today, Musalia made some remarks in Kitengela, remarks I want us to have a look here, after which, as usual, we are going to dissect them to see what they portend and mean politically. Before we do that, in case you are watching us for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you. Yes. Some few hours ago, people daily quoted Musalia saying this: Mr. President, stop this game. Stop harassing IEBC officials. The agencies harassing IEBC officials should instead give us a report on the state of Chris Musando's killers, Mudavadi said. Mudavadi was making those remarks in front of William Ruto. What do you think was happening in the mind of William Ruto hearing Musalia Mudavadi talking about Musando? Or even what do you think was going on in the minds of Moses Kuria hearing the name Musando being mentioned? I know William Ruto and Moses Kuria, that name might be giving them some sleepless nights. And I know hearing that name, if they have some concerns, then they must be feeling guilty. And that is so because they have largely been associated in that case of Chris Musando. So if they have some concerns at all, they must be feeling guilty from within, or rather from inside. Yes. What does that show and mean politically? The first thing I'm seeing here, I'm seeing total confusion in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. These are people, each and every person is just singing his own tune. They don't actually believe or know what they are saying. And they are doing that maybe because they are assuming that Kenyans are very stupid. They want to reap where actually they never sowed. If you talk about Chris Musando, Ruto's name is adversely mentioned, and Moses Kuria, in the minds of a majority of Kenyans, is the main suspect in the case of Chris Musando. And some few days ago, Mutai Nguni actually warned Moses Kuria that he will be made to answer to the death of Chris Musando after 9th of August. So mentioning about Chris Musando in a William Ruto's rally, I know it's not sitting on well with William Ruto. And by Musalia doing that, it just exposes the total confusion in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. They are not reading from the same page. And then secondly, it exposes the hypocrisy and the double speaking in Kenya Kwanza alliance. And in this case, they are just cheating Kenyans in broad daylight. It's believed William Ruto and even Moses Kuria might have been a beneficiary to Musando's disappearance. That's the perception. So when you want to actually pretend to be sympathizing with Musando, while the people surrounding you are believed to have been beneficiaries, I take that as a team who are just taking Kenyans again as fools and just exposing the usual conmanship in Kenyan political space. These politicians are not sincere and honest with Kenyans. And from those remarks by Mudavadi, it has been said that what goes around comes around. I'm seeing William Ruto and his team, they might be panicking. Maybe they know what happened in the case of Musando. So when they see government making some arrests, they think that what they did when they were still properly in government is what maybe the government today is planning to do. So I'm seeing what goes around comes around, in that now maybe William Ruto is now also falling a victim to maybe the strategy or formula he used against the opposition in 2017. William Ruto, if at all it might be true, the rumors we are hearing, then William Ruto is being served from the same dish he served the opposition in 2017. What goes around just comes around. And then again, from those remarks by Mudavadi, I'm seeing clearly William Ruto and his team are panicking. And as I talk right now, I've always been maintaining, and I still maintain right now, that it will take a miracle. Or rather, William Ruto will need a miracle to win this year's elections. And if I listen to some... If I listen to some of William Ruto's supporters and even leaders chest thumping on how they are going to win this year's election, I know that's normal. Nobody will come expressly and say, I'm going to lose. William Ruto are just doing something that is natural. But the truth of the matter, William Ruto and his team, already they know that chances of them winning this year's presidential elections are almost zero. That is something I'm saying with a lot of confidence. So Musalia and that team, they are just sensing defeat. They are panicking. And just as I did state in our earlier analysis today, I'm seeing a team that their only option left is maybe to cause violence and to cause panic amongst Kenyans. And one strategy they are now using is to pretend or to portray a picture that they are in bed with IEBC. That's just meant to cause tension and confusion. And I'm not trying to say that maybe one or two officials might be in bed with William Ruto in IEBC, but likely the commission is not in bed with William Ruto. William Ruto and his team, they want to create that perception that they have hijacked IEBC and that IEBC will do what favors them. Those, in my honest opinion, are just strategies William Ruto and his team are using maybe to scuttle this year's elections. William Ruto and his team, from where I sit, they are not ready for this election. They don't want this election. And if they can get a loophole of interfering with this year's election, they will gladly do that. I'm saying that with a lot of confidence. And I also listened to William Ruto today begging President Uhuru Kenyatta not to postpone election. Yes. That is what we call reverse psychology. William Ruto is praying that this year's election should not happen. That's exactly what William Ruto is actually praying for. If maybe a miracle can happen that we cannot have election this year, William Ruto will be a happy man. Let me leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. That's the kind of analysis we do in this YouTube channel. And I know after 9th of August, a good majority of Kenyans who thinks we are taking sides here will actually come to agree with me, because they'll see for themselves that we were not taking sides, but what we were saying here was the actual truth. God bless you. God bless Kenya.